Oh, hi. Good morning. Good morning back to the Zentangle world. This morning, well, yesterday I didn't get on at all and make any videos. I was just in a mood or in a mode or something. I didn't make any videos yesterday. Really didn't do much of anything yesterday. Maybe a little laundry. That's about it. Um, but So this morning I was up early. I was up like 3 a.m. And so I just started watching some videos and looking for different Zentanglers. And I found this, this girl, Draw Tangles with Dawn. And I watched her, and I'm telling you, I am going to watch her a lot. I think I am going to really learn a lot from her. And I did this one this morning with her, and I love it. Now, I'm calling it curves. She just says she was making lines. She didn't have a name for it. She was just making lines. And I think one of the things I have found out too here is that my book is probably not the best thing here. For one thing, my spiral bound is probably, I need something that's not spiral bound. So I was thinking, because I can take these pages out. I mean, I still want to do this book, but I'm going to take these pages out because they just are perforated, and then I can move the pages around a little bit and still glue them back in. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So that I can move my paper around while I'm working on it, because it makes it a lot easier. So we're going to do this morning. I'm going to show you. I just watched her do this, and similar to this, hers of course was turned out different, but I just love this. And as she's talking about it, as she's doing it, about how if you're just stuck and you just don't want to do anything that's really got like this, you got to think about it. This one we did the other day, the iris, which I called the iris. Um, you got to think about it. Make sure you get your lines in the same place and get them done right and stuff. This, there's no thinking. And so this is, and look at it. I think it's beautiful. And the one she did, she didn't even cover up all the spaces. She had white spaces still in there. But Draw Tangles with Dawn, check her out. I think that you will, if you really do love this Zentangle thing, then I think you're going to love watching her. Draw Tangles with Dawn. Okay, so this is how she did this. She just, first of all, she separated her. Let me even make this smaller so I have more room to move around. Okay. I want to be able to move my paper as I'm tangling. And so I'm thinking I'm still going to keep them in my book, but I'm going to remove the page, work on the page, and then put the page back. What she did was she separated her paper into sections such as this. Okay, and then once she did that, maybe I'll do one more section, one more thingy. Okay, once she did this way, I think this one I only had 3. You can't even tell. Okay, and then she just started making lines. And so like here, she would just go and just kind of echo that line. And then maybe go and do this one. And then maybe go do this one. Maybe go on the other side of that one. And just keep echoing the lines. Just move around, and you don't have to have them all exactly the same. And what I'm doing is I'm going back to this corner, and I'm coming to that back to a corner. And see, when I did that, that's how I come up with these bolder areas. Well, I went back in and colored up some, but you can see how it gets bolder. The color gets bolder in there because you're drawing over the same, over the same area. And then see, I just put that one in. I didn't put it exactly like that. I curved it a little bit. So I'm going to curve. And then just find you another section. I mean, you can stay on one section and finish it, or you can go as far as you want on that section, and then another one. And this one, I like this way, and boy, I'm going to watch a lot more of her videos because I just want to watch her. She's just interesting to talk to listen to. She's got a lot of them. A lot of the videos that I have watched have on the Zentangles have just the music behind, and so they don't give any instruction, they don't give you any ideas. This girl, well, like I said, I've only watched a couple of hers, but I subscribe to her and I will be watching more. And but it's very interesting to talk to. Why do I say talk to her? I'm not. I feel like she's right here in the room talking to me when she's doing her videos, when she's doing her Zentangle. And so I know if you like this, I just know you're going to like watching her too. She might have some that are just music in the background, but like I say, I haven't watched. I haven't watched a lot, but I am going to because I like how she talks. But anyway, who do we say that was? Draw Tangles with Dawn. Make yourself a note of that. I'm going to try and remember to put her link below, but I don't always remember stuff. Got a memory issues going on here. But see how that's coming together? It's just in no direction. No direction, not you got to do this, you got to do that. And those ones with direction, those are fun too, you know. But sometimes you just don't want that. You just, like yesterday, I was in that. I don't know what that was happening to me yesterday, but I just couldn't get into anything. I just could not. I just could not. I could not make a video. I couldn't sit and I couldn't do anything. Well, I did many things yesterday. I worked on my back porch a little bit to get it, because I wanted to be able to use my back porch more for a lot of my paintings and stuff that I do, that I'd use sprays and things, because I got a large screened in back porch, which is amazing. I call it my doghouse because my dogs, they've got a futon back there that's theirs. Yesterday I washed all the dog blankets and spent time on the back porch. Moved some tables around and things. I did that. Got some laundry done. Well, the laundry was the dog's blankets. And I didn't cook. Did I cook? I don't remember. I don't think I cooked. No. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But yeah, it was spent a lot of time on the front porch with Papa, just him and I talking and trying to figure out the ways of the world. And usually I even do a lot of, I've got a couple groups of ladies that I talk to on chat, crafting groups, and we usually chat every day, quite a bit every day. Well, yesterday I didn't even do that. It was just one of those days. But I think if I had watched this girl, if I had watched Dawn, I may have actually had more of a, I may have gotten out a piece of paper, and even if I sit on the front porch with my paper and just doodle, it might have helped me in my, I mean, even, when I'm talking to Papa, it was like I wanted him just be quiet. Don't talk to me. I don't feel like talking. And I didn't say that, of course, but the feeling is just, I don't know if any of you have ever get that feeling that you just kind of want to be in a cocoon for a moment, and that was my moment yesterday. But I don't think, what did help? My daughter went and bought some sugar-free ice cream. Um, I had my sugar-free ice cream, and I don't know, it just really kind of put me in a better mood. But I have a ice cream, little pint-sized ice cream maker that was given to me as a gift from a subscriber, which I love that. You put the cup part of it in the freezer and you leave it in there, and then and and then it's got a little paddle that goes in it. And what I like to do is take a cup of yogurt and put it into that freezer thing and make me some frozen yogurt, and oh my gosh, I love that. But I was out of yogurt too, so I couldn't do that. So she went and bought the ice cream. Yeah, she's my girl. She knows how to put a smile on this old gal's face. And so, ice cream. And I'm getting used to some of the sugar-free stuff now. Trying real hard to stick with this diabetic diet. Oh, good grief. And when you're used to doing a lot of baking and that kind of thing, changing your ways and your thoughts is not easy. And it could have something to do with I forgot my insulin the day before. That could have been it too. So, but yeah, I'm liking this a lot. I am liking, look how that's turning out. I think it's just pretty, very pretty. And see what I mean about being able to turn your paper around? That's what I'm thinking. I'm liking this a lot better than having that whole book and trying to move the book. But this will go back in my book. So now what let's see. I might leave that open. She left a piece open like this that I thought was pretty awesome. And I think I'm going to leave that piece open. Yet I'm going to fill in a couple of these little spots like this. I'm going to fill these in. And this is amazing if you can just go with the flow. And she says, let your pen talk to you. Let your paper talk to you. And let what happens happens. And that's what this is here. I didn't have a plan. I separated into spaces and then just started filling the spaces. And this is what I come up with, and I love it. I think this is amazing. And so I am glad I found her. She's the first one that I've actually, because I went and watched many, but I haven't subscribed to them. I just watch them, and then because I found that if I subscribe to too many people, I get too confused. But this girl, I said, yeah, I'm subscribing to this one, and I am going back, and I'm going to watch her. I'm going to give her a good watching. So that's it. I think maybe I'll go just a little bit more up here. Just a little bit more up here. Maybe I'll scrinkle my line out a little bit. And then I'm going to color this spot in here. I've got to get me some more black markers. I figured my black fine liners I've used them up. And so, but it doesn't matter. I'm using the blue one here, and I like the blue too. And I've got colored ones. I've got a lot of colored ones. I think I'm going to leave that just as it is right there. I'm going to leave that little spot right there because I think I want that there. See what the difference is? Here I didn't leave a spot there, and there I did. But look how pretty those are. I think they're beautiful. So now I'm going to take my book. Now I am going to go with this book. This is the page that I'm working on. And yeah, I'm going to pull that out of there too. I'm going to pull that out of there. I'm still going to use that book. That is going to be my Zen book. But, okay, and I'm going to make a couple of little, okay, this one here, I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go this way. And then I'll go this way. And you don't have to make curved lines. You can make straight lines. They can be anything you want. And it could be no lines. I'm going to do, after I do this one, I'm going to do one with no lines. So I'm going to get this one first. Today's supposed to be some really nice weather. Not supposed to have rain today, but you never know. This is Florida. But so that's good. I'm going to get my wash caught up today. When you got to depend on a clothesline and clothespins, you got to kind of do your laundry on good days. And hopefully I'll get my one table on the back porch ready for my my spray. I want to, use my sprays, not spray paint, but my ink sprays. There's something I want to do with those. And if I do it back there, then I can be more free with it, that I don't feel like I'm going to get it all over everything in this room. So I'm going to do that. I've been working on my the things that go in my cigar boxes. I found a way of getting everything sorted where it's easier for me when I go to fill a box. So I'll get one mailed off today. I only have one order to get out, so I'll do that today. Maybe I'll sew a little on, maybe do one quilt block on my crazy quilt. Oh, I have to make some cards out too for my prayer quilts. I'm making my list here. This is my honeydew list for myself. Let's see. I like this too, the colors, the different colors that are in here for the finished page, the finished, yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? I hear the hum of the air conditioner. That's all that's going on here. There we go. I like that. And so that's done on just an irregular shaped square. Now, what I was saying about the don't put separating lines, I'm going to do that on this one here. And let's see, I'll just start right here and just start making your lines. Give it a little curve. And see how as I'm going, I'm changing the curve just a little bit. Just gradually just changing the curve a little bit. But just continue on and having your lines close together. She was doing one like this. And this is where you can really get into that Zen mode. Because you don't have any big plans ahead of time. You're not saying you're going to do this particular tangle or that particular tangle. You just kind of design. Oh, I didn't do that. Design as you go. Here I kind of left a little space there, so I'm going to color that space in. And she's talking a lot about shadowing too. So, and so I want to watch her. I'm going to watch her some more today. I'm going to watch her. I want to see what she's talking about when she's talking about shadowing. And because, yep, I want to learn and I want to share what I learn. Now, see, I'm not sure that I'm happy that I just went in there with that bold, but I did it. I did it, so it's there. So I'm going to put one over here just so it kind of matches. Balance it a little bit. Well, see, now that I did do, first I said I wasn't happy with it, but now that I did do a little bit of coloring in, I do like it. And so that's that one. And so, and I just call that the curves. I just called it the curves. And I was playing with this first one that I did, the first thingy that I did here. And Um, I I did the tangle, but then I went with just some lines to make an outside, like to the border, and then I just put the lines like a quarter of an inch apart or so, well, sort of. And then every other line I put a different design, like drips or eyeballs and lines. This one I just wrote love, 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 love all the way across, circles, S's. This one said ONON, NONO, whatever. So here's these. You can just use the letter number 8, the letter P, the letter A, X's on every other line. But I just kind of just put a little decorative kind of border around there, and I think that looks pretty cool. And yes, so thank you so much. Now, get my stuff together here. I love these. I just love them. I just think they're gorgeous. I love them. This is fun. I'll probably wind up doing a lot of this. I'm definitely going to watch. Now, what do we say? Um, Draw Tangles with Dawn. Now, you go see her. You go check her out. And I think you're going to love her. You're going to like her. You're going to everything her. Okay, now, let me read. Read to remind you that you are stronger than you know. And we'll find something right here. Know that you'll make it through. And just open it up to that little particular one right there. Get me a little marker here. Know that you'll make it through. How do you make it through? You face your fears. You keep your promises. You deal directly with your challenges. You get the best possible help and care. You turn to caring, positive people who know will be there for you. You believe. You take steps to change what needs changing. You talk it over. You laugh. You go ahead and cry. You pray. You stay involved. You live the best life you can today. And when tomorrow comes, you do it all over again. You hang in there. You hold on tight to your hope. You never let go. You know deep down inside what a special person you are. And no matter what comes along, you'll never forget it. You stay strong, you keep the faith, and you make room for a brighter day that someday soon is going to shine so much serenity back into your life. That's good. I like it. Anna Tafoya wrote that, and she did a good job writing that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And know that I love you. God loves you. And may He watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.